The first portion of this video will be spoiler-free, and my personal thoughts on the FNaF movie. The second part will not be spoiler-free, and will actually be showing parts of the movie, because it'll help support my analysis. The FNaF movie just dropped, and I loved it! Critics can eat my entire ass! This is something that a lot of fans have wanted. An alright story, Easter eggs to not only the series, but also fan stuff too, and stuff that I won't show on screen, because the magic I felt seeing this stuff on my screen was pure ecstasy. My 13-year-old self would have had a mind melt if he knew what was going to be in this movie, and also these animatronics just look huggable as fuck! I want to smooch Freddy on his big fat nose! Not to mention, the guest appearances are beautiful. Guest appearances that I also will not be showing on screen. I can't really put into words how much I love this movie. I feel it's less of a thriller, it's not really scary, but I definitely feel it has the potential to end up as a cult classic for fans of the series. Movie praise aside, we got some more Springlocks, and this shit looks mildly different from what we've seen in previous media of the franchise, so let's talk about it! Also, this half of the video has spoilers for the FNaF movie. Don't get butthurt in my comment section or I'm deleting your fucking comments. Our first major look at the Springlocks comes from this scene when Vanessa and Mike are looking for tablecloths. Mike sees this ugly piece of shit laying in the back room, and we actually get a really good look at the internal components of the animatronic itself. Also, Vanessa gives us an explanation that we've seen probably 4 times by this point.
They're Springlocks. They're on all the older models. They were designed to keep the animatronic parts in place so that a person could safely wear the suit.
She also gives us a wonderful demonstration of how sensitive these things are. Ooh. Yeah, this is not looking good for William Afton. Speaking of which, later, Chica seems to be jealous that Abby still has a grasp of her mortal coil, takes her backstage, and does her best William Afton cosplay while Mike takes out Freddy and Bonnie, probably because Mike saw them watching Skibbity Toilet on YouTube Kids. We find out that Chica is weak as fuck because she struggles to get a 10-year-old into this husk of an animatronic. About 5 minutes later in the movie, we see him, William Afton, the Springlock expert besides myself. The time has come. The Springlock failure. Holy shit, Carl's too OP, we need to shatter the fuck out of him right now! As our antagonist crumbles to the ground like a newborn trying to walk, we get our final look at the suit in action. Okay, let's actually, look at this, right? And I think our first look with this doll animatronic in the back room is probably the best chance we have at analyzing how these things work. So, looking at this, we don't have much. We have these claws that are open by default, and they snap shut shockingly easily. Definitely different from what we've seen in the past. These claws look way more capable of holding back animatronic parts than our last few iterations, so it's got that going for it. Looking at this crusty, dusty death machine, we can see that the claws are driven along these rails. There has to be something here that causes the claws to dig into William the way we see in the movie. Oh, it looks like the claws are attached to springs, so these springs would be tightened and then they'd snap shut when they're loose. Great. These lines in green represent the path of the springs, and the red is where they'd be attached to the claws. When the springs are tightened, then they pull the claw back. When they're loose, snap. Our killer is dead. Anyways, explanation over. Have some funny commentary. Holy shit, that was a great movie. Oh my god. Oh! Yeah, baby! Oh my god! Yes! We're waiting every night to finally romance and holy shit!